Kevin Lee and Daniel Rodriguez in the welterweight division. I'm going to say 50-50 fight. I mean, it's a very, very even fight. D-Rod throws a a buttload of volume, man. I mean, 8 strikes every single minute. I mean, that is absolutely insane. 8 strikes to 4 strikes, man, and 48% striking accuracy is better than Kevin Lee, and the 56% striking defense is also better than Kevin Lee, but he's also absorbing quite a lot of strikes as well, so we'll see what happens in the striking game. But D-Rod, the volume, the pressure, and this cardio seems to hold up very, very well in his fights, but I think this fight is definitely going to be a striking fight for maybe half of it. I think we're going to see a lot of clinching, a lot of wrestling, grappling from Kevin Lee, but there is also going to be a lot of striking as well. On the feet, I do think D-Rod is going to have a slight advantage. He's going to be putting on that pressure, putting on that volume. Kevin Lee is going to be trying to keep the fight at range, land the body kick, land that devastating high kick that he landed on Gregor Gillespie, and use that 3-inch reach advantage to kind of jab 1-2, stay on the outside, and just keep on kicking and kicking and kicking until eventually he's going to try to close that distance, land the double leg, clinch up, maybe get the body lock, pick up, slam takedown. That's the main way I see him getting the takedown, would be clinching up and getting the body lock, pick up, slam takedown. But it's a very even fight because D-Rod also has really good takedown defense of 83%, so it's a close one, man. It's a very, very close one, but I give a humongous advantage in the grappling and wrestling to Kevin Lee. D-Rod has a pretty decent guillotine, but I think Kevin Lee's smart enough to just get out of that guillotine and not get submitted. I mean, he just lost a fight by guillotine to Charles Oliveira, but Oliveira, D-Rod, much different fighters right there. So for this fight, I think Kevin Lee will keep it relatively even on the feet. I mean, of course, he's going to have that disadvantage with the volume, with the pressure, with the boxing, but keep the fight at range, kick at range, 1-2, stay on the outside, and then eventually go for the takedown, go for the double leg takedown, go for the clinch, and just try to get that body lock and pick him up and slam him. I do think we're going to see a lot of wrestling, a lot of clinching, a lot of grappling from Kevin Lee, and I do think that it is what is going to get him the win. I think we're going to see 3 takedowns from Kevin Lee in the fight, 1 every single round. I think D-Rod is going to do very good on the feet, but it's not going to be too much of a big margin in the striking, where Kevin Lee's not going to be able to do enough in the grappling to make up for the deficit in the striking. So I think the striking is going to be pretty even. I'll give the edge to D-Rod, but I think Kevin Lee will make it up with the takedowns, with the wrestling, with the grappling. Maybe he gets a submission. I think it is a possibility, but D-Rod has never been finished, never been submitted, never been TKO, never been knockout. So I do think Kevin Lee is going to go out there and win the fight by a 29-28 decision. I think one of the rounds, D-Rod is going to outscore him on the feet and maybe defend a couple takedowns and win 1 round. But the other 2 rounds, Kevin Lee will use the wrestling, use the grappling, and use the kicks at range to win the fight by a decision. But it's a very close one. It can definitely go either way. I really want D-Rod to win. I really want him to win because I want to see him in the top 15 of that welterweight division. But Kevin Lee is just a much better wrestler, much better grappler. I think he's going to win the fight by a 29-28 decision. But yeah, put your predictions in the comment section below. My prediction, Kevin Lee right there. Really a fight in the welterweight division.